There is a sickness in your mind. It is not a disease you can see under a microscope. It is not a fever that burns your skin. It is a parasite that feeds on your potential. It is a single, whispered lie that you tell yourself every morning when you open your eyes. The lie is this: it shouldn't be this way. You look at your bank account and you think, I should be richer by now. You look at the empty side of your bed and you think, I shouldn't be alone. You look at the chaos of the world, the unfairness of the system, the cruelty of others, and you scream internally, this is wrong. This is unfair. You are arguing with God. You are arguing with physics. You are arguing with reality. And let me tell you the harsh truth that no one else will tell you. Reality is undefeated. Every moment you spend wishing the world was different is a moment you are bleeding out. You are leaking energy. You are leaking focus. You are leaking the very power you need to survive. Miyamoto Musashi, the sword saint, the demon of the West. He killed over 60 men. He died undefeated. Do you think he survived because he wished the sun wasn't in his eyes? Do you think he won because he hoped his opponents would be honorable? No, he survived because he mastered the first rule of the Dokkodo, a rule written in ink but forged in blood. Accept everything just the way it is. If you cannot understand this sentence, you are already dead. You are just a walking corpse, waiting for the world to bury you. Today, we resurrect you. Why are you so weak? I do not ask this to insult you. I ask this as a physician diagnosing a wound. Why does the modern man crumble under pressure that his ancestors would have laughed at? It is because you are addicted to the word should. Should is the most dangerous word in the human language. It is the gap between your delusions and the cold, hard ground. When you lose your job, you suffer not because of the loss of income that is a logistical problem. You suffer because you believe you should have been safe. When you are betrayed, you suffer not because of the act itself, but because you believe people should be loyal. You have built a castle of glass in your mind, and when reality throws a stone, you cry because the glass shattered. Musashi lived in the era of warring states, 1600s Japan, a time when life was cheap. Heads were cut off for minor insults. Villages were burned for tactical advantage. Disease was rampant. Imagine if Musashi walked through Japan saying, "It shouldn't be raining today," or "That bandit shouldn't try to kill me." He would have been slaughtered before his 20th birthday. The warrior mindset, the steel mind, does not deal in should. It deals in is. The mud is slippery. The enemy is stronger. My weapon is broken. I am alone. This is not pessimism. This is data. You cannot navigate a ship if your map is a fantasy. You cannot fight a war if you refuse to acknowledge the terrain. Most of you are trying to fight a war while wearing a blindfold, pretending the enemy isn't there because it scares you to look at him. Tear off the blindfold. Look at the ugliness of your situation. Look at the debt. Look at the fat. Look at the loneliness. Do not judge it. Do not cry over it. Just see it. This is the void. This is the beginning of power. Let me paint you a picture of absolute hell. The year is 1604. The place is the Ichijoji Sagarimatsu, the Spreading Pine Temple. Musashi is 21 years old. He has challenged the Yoshioka school, the most prestigious sword school in Kyoto. But the Yoshioka have tired of duels. They are tired of this wild dog humiliating them. So, they don't send one man. They send 70 heavily armed samurai, archers, musketeers, swordsmen. They arrive at the meeting place under the cover of darkness. They hide in the bushes. They surround the great pine tree. Their plan is simple. When the boy arrives, fill him with arrows, hack him to pieces. Now, put yourself in Musashi's position. If he had a modern mind, a weak mind, he would have arrived at the appointed time. He would have seen the ambush. He would have screamed, "This is unfair. This is against the code of Bushido. You are cheaters." And he would have died with an arrow in his throat, righteous and dead. But Musashi did not traffic in fairness. He trafficked in reality. He accepted the nature of his enemy. He accepted that they wanted him dead by any means necessary. Because he accepted this dark reality, he did not act as they expected. He did not arrive on time. He arrived hours early, while the night was still thick. He did not walk down the main path. He crawled through the underbrush. He became the mud. He became the shadow. He lay there, in the wet earth, watching 70 men waiting to kill him. He felt the cold. He felt the fear. But he did not reject it. He swallowed it. When the sun began to rise, the Yoshioka became impatient. They thought Musashi had fled. They relaxed their guard. And in that split second of their distraction, Musashi struck. He didn't try to fight 70 men. That is impossible. He accepted the limitation of his body. He lunged from the void and killed the commander, Matashichiro, in a single stroke. He took the head of the snake. Chaos erupted. The 70 men panicked. They couldn't shoot their arrows because they would hit their own leader. Musashi used their confusion. He fought his way out, cutting a path through the wall of flesh, escaping into the rice fields. He won against 70 men, not because he was a god, but because he accepted the reality of the ambush before it even happened. He turned unfairness into a weapon. How do we apply this bloody lesson to your life? You are not fighting samurai, but you are fighting demons. Bankruptcy, divorce, depression, mediocrity. Here is the protocol of acceptance. 4 steps to turn your hell into your kingdom. Principle number 1, the cold audit. Stop lying to yourself about where you are. Most of you live in a fog of, it's not that bad. I'm not that overweight. My marriage isn't failing, we're just busy. I'll start the business next year. Lies. All lies. You need to conduct a cold audit. Look at the numbers. Look at the mirror. Strip away the adjectives. Don't say, I am struggling. Say, I have $50 in my account and $5,000 in debt. Don't say, I am big-boned. Say, I am 30 pounds over the healthy limit. Painful? Good. Pain is the sensation of reality entering your body. Welcome it. Principle number 2, amputate the past. Musashi said, do not regret what you have done. Why? Because regret is a rejection of the timeline. You cannot go back. The ink is dry. Every second you spend replaying your mistakes is a second you are not fighting for your future. Did you waste 10 years? Fine. Did you lose the love of your life? Fine. Did you fail the exam? Fine. Amputate the memory. Cauterize the wound. Look forward. The rear view mirror is broken. There is only the windshield. Principle number 3, kill the hope. Keep the will. This sounds dark, but listen closely. Hope can be a poison. Hope is waiting for a savior. Hope is waiting for the market to turn. Hope is passive. Musashi did not hope to survive. He willed himself to survive. Replace, I hope things get better, with, I will make things better. Accept that no one is coming to save you. The government is not coming. Your parents are not coming. God is watching, waiting to see what you do. Kill the hope. Birth the action. Principle number 4, love the fate. Amor fati. The Stoics and the samurai meet here. Don't just tolerate your bad luck. Embrace it. Oh, I lost my job? Good. Now I have the time to build the company I always wanted. Oh, I got injured? Good. Now I can train my mind and study strategy while my body heals. The fire that burns the house down is the same fire that forges the steel. Be the steel, not the house. The world is going to break you. It is designed to break you. It will take the people you love. It will destroy your plans. It will age your body. You have 2 choices. Choice A. You curl up in a ball. You play the victim. You tell the world how unfair it is. You drift into the darkness, bitter, resentful, and forgotten. Choice B. You stand up. You look the storm in the eye, and you say, I accept you. I accept the pain. I accept the loss. I accept the challenge. When you accept the worst thing that can happen, you become invincible. Because what can they do to a man who has already accepted death? What can they take from a man who has already let go of everything? You become dangerous. You become free. The path of the Dokkodo is not for everyone. It is a lonely path. It requires you to kill the soft, complaining child inside you. But the view from the path of reality is beautiful, because it is real. If you are ready to stop dreaming and start living, if you are ready to trade comfort for power, then subscribe to Steel Mind. We do not offer you a shoulder to cry on. We offer you a sword. Pick it up, accept your reality, and then conquer it.